what, 155s?
Yes.
Right? I use 160s, 220s. I prefer 160s over 220s. I get too many still, believe it or not, I get too many still alive. 220 versus 160. Because I only end up with one jaw on them, I don't suitcase them. 160s, they're almost always suitcase when they're dead. The New York Legal box. You guys could run that same box. There's no reason it's not that big. You can run the same thing on the 155. I cable everything off. Just because like, a couple years ago I wasn't cabling them, I was wiring them off and found a whole stretch of traps all missing. I have a pretty good idea who took them, but I can't prove it. So, I just quick link everything. It's not theft proof, more of a deterrent. Most bow hunters don't have a wrench or cable cutters. I just find anything close to where I want to be, wrap them around, loop them, quick link them onto my trap. I should use one of these little guys for my tree a little closer.
You want to be a tree, You want to be a tree?
Well, I just take, I have to keep this recessed a little bit. And I'll pitch it, I pitch that in, it don't go anywhere. It'll hold nice and tight. I don't have to worry about they climb on top, do whatever. The worst thing I've ever had happen to them is I found it fall. I don't stop it. Try to get the bait meat out. I'll get 4 or 5 of these a year where the trap's fired, there's a big chunk of beaver meat stuck in the trap, weasel's trying to get out, weasel's smaller than a chunk of beaver meat, so when the trap fires, they're not too far open, they're gone. I'm stealing it. And then on some of my traps, I cut some public land, so I can't set a contract on and they got how I get them. They'll be, I don't know, I can show you pictures. I have a video on my phone. Most of the time they go medium. They're not that big, and they're pretty heavy whites, and they don't go very far. But if I don't anchor them, because they will tear your box apart. Anything they can get a hold of, the trees, anything that they can get a hold of, they'll peel the bark off the trees, they'll tear everything up. I really don't, I'd rather have the box than have it ripped. Good spunky lure up above the set. I don't put it at the set. I try to keep it above the set so I'm not brushing against it. I can just pull a limb down, snap off the end of it. I'll stick the lure bottle. I'll stick it right in the lure bottle. And I'll just stick left in my hand, trying to find a place to throw the stick. So, big chunk of beaver meat. Like I said, nothing. I don't want anything small. I want to make it worth their trouble in there. I tell people like, bigger your fist, softball size. Big chunk of meat. Doesn't matter if it's solid meat or if it's meat and bone. You just want fresh, bloody, big chunk of meat. I have these all set up ready before Opening day, these will all be set up. There'll be a cable extension, there'll be a trap, there'll be everything already loaded in. You stack in the truck. All you have to do is grab a box, grab a piece of beaver meat, and you go. So, what I generally look for, I like swampy bottoms, a lot of like beaver ponds. As long as there's heavy cover that comes up to them, heavy overhead canopy. I mean, if it's just brush out in the open, not where you want to be. You want to be, if you get it, out to the bottom of one of these valleys where the tree lines, the heavy canopies comes in right in tight on them. Them are good places. They'll cross the beaver dam. You'll find a lot of places. You'll find tracks. But if you go down in the wintertime when you got a little bit of snow, you get down, you'll find tracks going across. Tracks look just like a big bigger. Hardwood ridges, anything that's got a lot of mast, acorns, beech nuts. There's a lot of prey in there. A lot of people they want to look for pine. I don't know about here, but it's like home, a 5-acre patch of pines, a big patch of pine. We don't have that much of it. I don't even bother me. If I find it, great. If I don't. But if anything you have, there needs to be a reason. There needs to be prey in there. If you go in and there's nothing there, nothing on, no ground cover for the squirrels to be in there, grouse, anything, don't waste your time. You know, if you got big brush piles out in the woods, blowdowns, with a good, like I said, a good overhead cover, that's what you're looking for. You start finding a lot of squirrels, a lot of stuff like that. They're good. Any questions? This isn't really complicated.
What's the holes for besides?
Airflow.
They'll get smell out.
Yep. Some of those guys, I know some guys that are up in the Adirondacks doing it. They're running like a 2-inch hole in the back and they're putting like a piece of heavy chicken wire, like 1/4-inch wire mesh or something over it.
So you can see it between the
Yeah. I just drill some there's just 1/4-inch holes. I don't even build these boxes. My stepfather's retired and has nothing better to do. I buy the plywood and drop it off at his house. Call me when it's done.
You have to tell them you're making the advertisement for them.
What's that?
You have to start business making those next. You're advertising.
I don't want to ship them. Too expensive to ship
Do we have
them.
his number?
What's that?
We want his number. I can bring some plywood up there. And some screws.
Well, they're not real hard. Fish are not hard to catch. If you can find them, you can catch them. They are super, super aggressive. Jason, you caught one?
We don't have, where I'm at, we don't have them, period.
They are probably the only thing in the woods that you're going to find that's on the opposite end of the track chain towards you than away from you. Yeah, I think Linda got to watch me get my boot bit and fall on my face last year. Because I got too close, wasn't paying attention, and got smart and wasn't paying attention, and he got a hold of my boot, and I was trying to get away and tripped and fell.
He's like, here, come here. I'm like, I ain't going over there. Get that.
But
I'll video it.
about probably beginning of October, I'll start running cameras. I have a bunch of beaver carcasses in the freezer, and I'll start wiring the trees. And I have some new areas I'm going to go in and start looking. Like I said, if you can find them, you know, if somebody, you're one of your friends or relatives or someone you work with tells you they seen a fisher run across the road, I get a lot of people tell me that. Actually, the one that bit my boot last year was a guy. One of the maintenance guys at work was out walking his dog and seen it run across the road on a dirt road above his house. I went in. It was public land. I went in and trapped it. So. Any questions?
Do you use long distance, like skunk
Yeah,
stuff?
skunky. I use Bailey Hollow, but I'm kind of partial to it for some reason.
Do you think they stay in the same area?
Yeah,
Do you
generally.
think they move?
Oh, they move. They're like a mink. You know, you catch them. You see mink tracks. It might be a few days. It might be up to it might be a week, whatever, before you come back. Fish the same way. They'll run a big loop. I mean, and that's the problem. Like, we have a 6-day season. I mean, we get a set day and 5 jacks. There's times that I know there's fish in the area. You know, you're not there long enough for them to come around. If you catch one in a certain area, were setting our canine settlement over there, and we were catching fish. Well, once they finally opened up the season, any of us that were catching fish, all of a sudden now we're catching a bunch of fish because we knew we were close and we were catching fish. The sad thing was is that we were catching, some of us were catching 8, 10 of them a year and having to get them loose.
What does that mean? How do you let it go?
Catch bull. Yeah.
Make sure you get it around his neck so it'll bite it and then you're screwed.
Oh yeah. It's no fun when you get them and they move around, they're darting around so much, you're going to get a catch pole around them, you're going to get a catch pole around your neck, and next thing you know you got it down around their back foot because they jump through the thing. They're a lot of fun. I don't shoot them. I just get them, I get a catch pole and choke them out. I don't have blood all over them. You want to say something? I learned my lesson on these, Jason. I taped it over. I had a guy last year, I had this set up on my table, and a guy came down through with his wife and started talking to her and stuck his hand right inside the box right in the grass. And somehow it was my fault. I mean, I guess I could understand if it was a kid, but it was a grown man. Yeah, they're definitely not.
My whole life, I've seen one in Greentown, and it was dead on the road. In town.
In town? Yeah, we have. Sir, I got one
What's good is we don't have a fisher season in Green County. The next county over, Lafayette, they have a fisher season. And their fisher season's longer than your guys. I mean, he's had the full week.
We have one, we have big stuff right across the line. I'm running on October.
Yeah, I know about
They're there.
I don't know anybody who's ever caught one in Green County. I always thought it was just in West Virginia by camera.
They're not. You stick something in the trap, you stick something out there for the big ones, you made that, there's something out there. And you give it enough time, they'll come back around, you're gonna catch them.
They'll say.
What's that? Oh, I can tell you, dude.
I know. I recently discovered 3 trees missing on the yard and figured out why. Never seen a beaver there though. All kinds of trees knocked out. See muskrats also. Never winter.
Number 3 is still warning. 18, right back there with that power line. Right there.
Anybody any other questions? It's not. Not a fun to do it.
you always leave them like this instead of like a lot of people put them parallel.
What do you mean?
Leave your box like that, or some people put them.
Yep, I throw it on the ground. I don't worry about. You know, guys, they'll set up like a leaning pole sets. Everybody shows the leaning pole set.
Yeah.
The only way I would mess around with a leaning pole set is if we were going to have a bunch of heavy, deep snow. When our season's the end of October, we don't have a very seldom. We do get any snow. It's an inch or two of wet snow that's gone in the day. If our season was after Thanksgiving, when it should be, and they were calling for a foot of snow, I would probably either put this up on it or sometime figure out a way to wire this onto a leaning pole. Or I have some of the MD clips with like a 3-inch lag bolt welded to the bottom of them,
Yeah.
and I would screw them into a tree and do it like that. But when our season is that early in the year, I don't mess around with it. I just I put these right on the ground.
Probably catch a lot of coons.
I do catch a lot of coon. Last year I didn't catch very many coon at all, but we had some discomfort come through. So our coon got pretty much wiped out. There wasn't hardly any skunks last year. There wasn't hardly any coon last year. Yeah, a lot of our stuff got hit pretty hard. They come back with
But they're back, so they're that rushing power.
They're,
On the walls,
yeah, don't worry. People with the triggers, I don't worry about them. I just spread them apart. These are pushed back together. I mean, I wouldn't probably do anything more than that. Anything that's going in there is going to get caught. So definitely, I definitely prefer these over the 120s. They're easier to set. They're lighter to carry. The boxes are lighter to carry, and I get a better catch with them. I set them like that, and then when lock them up. Bring it up so the dog can fall out of the way. It's easier doing this one with a campfire.
I should always take pictures.
But no, they're yeah, anything like I said, any place you find, if you can find them and you start catching them, generally there's a reason they're there, and you'll get them year after year in the same areas. Ridges, like I said, ridges, bottoms. You get into some of these swampy bottoms, but there's you get around the beaver ponds, there's always a lot of small game on the parade comes down around the beaver ponds, whether they're beavers, muskrats, there's generally rabbits, everything else down in there. Squirrels. And that's what they're preying. They're preying on them small mammals, squirrels and rabbits.
They eat raccoons too, don't they?
They say they do.
That's how I always do it.
I don't know. I've never. I know a guy that uses. That's what he uses in the boxes.
Kidding me?
Yeah. He skins and borders his raccoons, and that's what he uses in the box. He catches a picture every year. He kind of does his own thing. So. But I mean, they must eat it or have some kind of curiosity to it. I've tried using muskrats. The only problem with the muskrats is they don't last very long. They dry out. By the end of the week, I get 5 checks when I come back. In New Mexico, up in the high desert.
Fish, I mean.
Fish. They were she was gonna have you do a muskrat demo. They had to explain to her you had a muskrat demo. Anybody else got any questions?